Hey everybody, day 28, and I've been converting up the Defiler. So this is what it'll look like in its normal loadout with the normal turret, the two weapons on the side there. And what I've done is I've magnetised this bit so the turret can come off, and I've built this new turret out of a vehicle hatch and one of those marines that sort of pops out just pops his top part out the hatch. But as you can see, when it's just like from the top there, it'll look pretty snazzy as a weapon, as a turret. And I'll snub it off about an inch there. It'll be lower than normal, lower than the other turret, but it's fine for my playing and just for looking at it, I think. And if I want to play a tournament, I'll just throw the other turret back on top, which I doubt that'll ever happen. So there's where the Havoc launcher will go when I've got this turret on. And then on the stinger of the Scorpion, I'll have the other auxiliary weapon, the auto cannons or whatever they're called. I reckon that'll look pretty cool, so I'm happy about that. That's the body. I've spikified up the claws and the legs. They're all there now, the legs, all done today. And I used a technique by another guy that's doing this challenge, OWiseOwl, as in the bird. And he uses PVA glue and nukes it in the microwave, and I did that and it worked, which I'm pretty happy about. As you can see, it sort of stretches over, say like there, it stretches over the spiky bits. It does that because it shrinks rapidly. And you look at this one where my thumb is here, and it's really quite subtle. Bad focus. Naughty focus. Yeah, there we go. So I reckon it's going to look pretty good, and mine's going to be red. It's not going to be Nurgle like his ones. He did it on his Nurgle bases and a really neat Nurgle Lord, which he made out of the Necron, the big Necron Catan guy. Gave it a big bloated guts and used that technique to make it all the base all stretched. Looks really cool. Anyway, so I copied that. As you can see, this is what it does to the plastic. See, it doesn't melt the plastic, but it's pretty cool. Really neat effect, and I'm going to use that more. So thanks, OWiseOwl. But I thought I'd finish off with the question, and it's a fluff one. So what would you do to bring the fiction forward? And I'm doing 40k, so I had to think about it, and I come up with an idea. And hopefully it's not books already, because I've only read the Horsey ones. So what it would be is that the Emperor starts to awaken, and he's sort of starts whispering to certain people, and they become sort of like prophets, and they could even be the other races, which, that becomes even more heretical, if that's a word. And some people would want this to happen, because they want the Emperor to come back and save the Imperium and all that kind of carry on. But some would want the status quo, because they're set up in their sweet spots. And then, like, say maybe the other races, some would just get shut down, like really shut down, or others would become shunned, like you imagine an orc prophet from the Emperor, you can imagine him getting shut down. Or, he splinters off and becomes like a warlord, but he gets some sort of added baboon or something. I reckon that would be pretty cool. What I'd like, and within this, so the Space Marine chapters and that, is that there'd be real harsh splintering. Like, even within chapters, like, they would just totally separate. And, you could have that going on for however long. And I think I said before, but I'll say it again, someone's probably really thought of that, and there's probably a series of books on it. Original thought's pretty hard to come by these days. So I thought I would say that again. Someone might have done it. But I reckon that would be cool. It would shake up. I reckon it would shake up what's going on at the moment. And that's the whole point of the 40k. I know, I realise that it is the status quo is making everything stagnant and not, nothing's happening. But yeah, so that was me for that question. It's about my biggest fluff question answer. So catch us tomorrow, where hopefully I'll have an undercoat at least on.